Hello, this is Meta, and this is the stream where I talk about everything besides the drawing itself. Tonight we're gonna be taking a look into two-sentence horror, because, that's what I wanted to do this past week, and also I've just been really into getting back into my horror roots, as it were. I guess they aren't my roots, but I have a sort of a lifelong connection with it. Also, it's just been on my mind all week, that's what it is. It's not the two-sentence horror bit, though that's true. More of the... There's just a lot of, movie news surrounding things, and also, I looked at Garden Banban shit, and that was really fucking funny. I don't know what the third... I don't actually plan on giving those people money, but goddamn is that thing unhinged. Whatever. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe we can take a look at the subreddit itself, that this whole stream of awful shit comes from. Twitch. I've actually picked out 3 sentences, even though, I picked out, what is it? I picked out 6 sentences, I guess. I can do basic math, yeah. Though I didn't really think them out too far. I just kind of picked the ones that made me laugh the most. The shit that people post is really, really funny. And it's really funny to think of it as, trying to be scary, because for most of these, that's what they are trying to achieve, but it's a really good form of, a setup and punchline. 2 sentences. And that's probably why things get so funny, because it just... it is really fucking stupid. Let's see. I could pull up one that I'm not using. There's a whole Twitter gimmick account based on these horror sentences. So, very important. Do you think that Yick is part of this? Yeah, 2-sentence plot twists is the Twitter account if you want to check it out. Went on Nickelodeon Twitter. SpongeBob canceled. Huh? A lot of this is just a lot of, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey guys, I found the penis lair. There was no guys, only the penis men. I mean, maybe that one's a little scary. Not gonna lie. A little scary. A little freaky. This thing's getting demonetized, but what? It doesn't exactly matter. What is... What? The politicians patted themselves on the back after many years of homelessness was finally reduced to zero, looming in the distance. Was the big monster that eats houses and will now make everyone homeless again. What does that mean? Yeah. After playing the guitar for 3 months, I jokingly told my girlfriend that I was good enough now to challenge the devil himself to a musical duel. He showed up. That's the second sentence. Just straight to the point. I feel like it's not a very good set up for most things. Anyway, that's what I think anyhow. Well, like for horror anyway. It's totally fine for a joke. But I guess that's kind of the point. What? Some of these just make me think I'm like I had like a fucking stroke. Okay, this one's good. I finally met my best friend's boyfriend today. He has a very dark secret. Slender Man. I'm fucking terrified. Bro, I am shivering in my fucking boots. I'm so scared. Stop world hunger, I asked the genie. I should have remembered that scorpions and ants are included. Huh? I was so happy we were gonna finally watch the Mario movie. That's when I noticed that we were going into the Wario movie. I have to start fucking drawing, bro. This is getting out of hand. Where the fuck is my OBS at? Oh, everything fucking crashed for some reason. We'll get things sorted. Monster. Monster. Alright, perfect. This is the first prompt we're gonna start with, guys. And it's a nice, simple one, you know. Really starting ourselves off easy. I'm really scared, I said to my friend. But when I turned to look at him, it was actually a scary version of my friend. You know, really classic horror vibes there, you know. Your friend isn't who you thought they were. And that can be scary. Especially if it's a scary version of your friend. Yeah. Shocked and terrified, I know. Caravan. Very. And it's a terrifying reality we live in. Monster in the dance floor. Where's my stream? Okay, give me my stream manager. Basically, the idea here is we're gonna actually try and make a scary version of my friend. So, yeah, we're just trying to make the monsters within these, 2 sentences. So, I'm not really sure what, I figured that, like, a scary version of my friend would be, like, pretty easy to do. Even though it's fucking vague as hell. What the fuck does that mean? Maybe I should have chosen something that, like, had more than 2 sentences, but also that would kind of defeat the purpose. Maybe I should have chose scary gasoline instead, chat. But that's my fault. That's my bad. You know, that's on me. Let's see. I want to make it kind of like the new Spider-Man villain. 'Cause I want to be the scary version of your friends in imposter, you know? When I'm dumb. My friend could easily be Tony Hawk. Huh? I mean, true. I mean, they could be Tony Hawk. I don't know who you're friends with, honestly. Also, most of these sentences are tweeted with the fucking fire writing one. I'll send it to you, Caravan, cause it's really fucking funny. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Do you think that a scary version of my friend would harm me? Because I feel like they wouldn't. What the fuck is this spot guy? I don't even know. Yeah. Spot Spider-Man, but like evil Spot Spider-Man is who I'm kind of trying to go off of here. Yeah, it's the Spot. Something similar, but you know, we Mandelaing on her catalog till she Among Us. Also, dang, I forgot to send you, so did the meatworm. Sag. Scary but a friend is the main vibe. Actually, I should change it. So we actually have contrast. And using all of our drawing skills, we will try and not make this look like a certain YouTuber. But that might fail spectacularly. I feel like maybe they should be, like, slightly shaped like a friend, but, like, kind of fucked up. This is a fucked up version of your friend. This is my OC fucked up version of your friend. He, like, gets iced coffee with you or something. And he's, like, this guy's, like, really scary, guys. Because he's your scary friend. I don't really know how to make... Like, scary and friend are such opposites to me, you know? Like, you can have friends that, like, dress kind of scary or whatever. Then again, Dream would be a pretty scary version of my white guy friend. Thinking emoji. Terrifying. Truly. Utterly terrifying. But I guess the scary version of your friend would be called Stranger or something. So this is the Stranger, guys. Because it isn't your friend anymore. I mean, they might vaguely resemble what your friend might look like. But they aren't. They're the imposter. But you can't really say that on YouTube, I don't think. So just try and, like, let's try and not make any more Among Us references. Though that's not really the memes that Two Sentence Horror is very funny. Mistaking a stranger for a friend is actually pretty scary, so it would fit. Yeah, I mean, like, you'd be like, you would go up to this person, like, the idea of, like, your friend becoming scary is an actual fear, to be fair, you know? Either you're, like, it's someone that looks almost exactly like your friend, and you go up to them with the same level of comfort that you give to your friend, all that vulnerability, all that trust, but it's not your friend, and you don't actually know what they're trying to accomplish with you there. So even though I'm really scared, I said to my friend, but when I turned to look at him, it was actually a scary version of my friend. Really fucking stupid. Really, really strange. Really silly. Really silly. Really quite silly, if I'm being honest. It's rooted in something that you could actually reasonably be afraid of. Especially if it's, like, you don't know where your friend went. What happened to your original friend? Where did they go? Did the stranger have anything to do with that? Are they seeking to replace your friend? I mean, they did a decent enough job at it. But that's all speculation here or there, yeah? Anyway, let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm a connoisseur in the fact that there's like 50 billion things that happen for FNAF, and like that's kind of crazy, yeah. I have to look up like Stranger Danger ads or whatever. Hey, I'm FlashCat75. Who's your favorite animatronic? Out of the series, or like give me a specific game, because I mean, like, I've got a lot of favorites, you know? Ultimate Custom Night. Okay, buddy. Thanks. Well, at least I can't include the Glam Rocks. Or anything from Security Breach, I guess? Fucking hell, bro. Well, I mean, there's a ton of voices in that game. Though, I'm sad that, like, the original Freddy gang don't have them. There's a difference between, like, liking their character and finding them scary, I guess, too. Or, like, unsettling. Like, I plain just don't like Baby. But I think that Freddy, as a character, like, OG Freddy, is pretty boring. But, like, the feeling of discomfort, like fabric, and like it being rotten. Like, I grew up with those kinds of animatronics, you know, on those stages, and they fucking sucked. And like, just imagining one like harboring a dead body in them and having them rust and like, and I think it's the fact that you can scare yourself more than you can scare the game. You can kind of feel what it would feel like to touch one of those things. How moldy and musty it would be. That kind of thing. Give him a more, like, human silhouette. You know, try to make this look like it's an actual person that you were talking to at some point. But it's all been blacked out and obscured. There's also this real fear of forgetting your loved ones, or not being able to recognize someone that you care deeply about. That's not exactly what the stranger is encompassing here, but it's close. Have you ever tried making 2-sentence horror stories at some point? No, I haven't. I feel like they're much better as punchlines to jokes than anything else. But Yeah, honestly, that fear is just so real and so sad. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like at a certain point, fear comes from a real place, even if it's hypothetical. Like, the fear of heights comes from you not wanting to fall, or not wanting one of your loved ones to fall. You know, getting hurt. And strangers are often a common fear for people. But so is rejection and stuff like that, too. Alright. We've got a good outline for the stranger here. Alright. Thank you, Forgotten Well, for this submission. Sorry for calling you out. Whenever I made them in 4th grade, I used, like, so many commas and semicolons. Good for you. Probably caused everyone that was reading that to have a stroke. Except for yourself, because you weren't the one that was really reading it. You were just writing it. Alright. 2-sentence horror. This tastes like almonds. My ill-mannered wife, mouthful of cake, blurted out as she ate her last meal. That would be the almond extract, I responded as I pulled the pin from a grenade and slid it across the floor. I hate my wife. I don't even know what the fucking monster is here. The wife? She's just an ill-mannered person. This is what I mean by it's really good joke telling material, because see, I'm gonna ruin it right now, but the whole trope here is that when characters say that things smell like or taste like almonds in a book, like especially mystery or murder mystery books, they're often referring to cyanide because that's what it smells like. So, yeah, the joke is that, in fact, he did not poison the cake that his wife was eating, but rather, he just decided to blow up his fucking living room. Chat. I have to hook up chat again, but whatever. Yeah. What do I even do here? Man wanted her obliterated. I know, right? He said, fuck my wife. This is William Afton's backstory in the FNAF movie. Don't say that about Matthew Lillard. He would never do that. He just so you know, Matthew Lillard would go, how can I do a good Jackie? Like, I could put you back together, man. That was awful. I did make William Afton fan art. I should post it soon, just before the hype like dies down or something, because I always like have like an archive of posts so that like when the moment passes, it passes, you know? But we're getting Ruin, we're getting the FNAF movie, and we're getting, what's it called? Help Wanted 2. Bro, What the fuck am I supposed to draw here? I guess I'm gonna draw a wife. She's a fucking bitch. I will put you back together, guys. I want a Saw trailer so fucking badly. You have no fucking idea. Oh, also, the new Barbie movie trailer just released, and it is so cute. I totally want to fucking see that. There's a lot of movies that are getting me hyped. I really don't know how to make... Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? The monster is the fucking grenade. But, like, how would you make this... How would you make this... How would you make this scary? Like... Chat, how do I make something like this scary? She has, like, the pin as her ring now. She listens to 3 Days Grace now. Pain without love, pain. I can't get enough pain. I like rough, but pain. No. Maybe it's like an exploded red cake, and it's like, so it's supposed to resemble. So you don't have to draw gore for real. What is this prompt? I'm just trying to make monsters out of these like 2-sentence horror things, yeah? So, like, if the prompt was like, let's go on to r/ 2-sentence horror right now. I wish nobody ever gets old, said the granny, hobbling painfully. She fervently prayed that the new disease that was causing people to drop dead as soon as they turned 40 had nothing to do with her wish. See, that would be the getting old disease. That would be the scary thing, right? Yeah? So, I would draw the getting old disease. That was brought on by God, I guess. But, like, having cake resemble gore is kind of good, yeah? She'll be like a ghost. My bitch wife ghost. Tails, I miss my wife. I miss her a lot. Is almond extract even real? I do use it in recipes. It's really good, actually. It's basically almond oil, but more fragrant. They add, like, some, like, artificial flavoring to almond oil to make it more fragrant so that you taste more almond in it. It's good. Highly recommend. Be like, I poisoned this for you, babe. Oh, neat. Yeah. She's got like some exposed ribs. But you don't want to feel too sorry for this bitch ass wife. Okay, so even though I would treat her like so much better, guys. Simping for a fictional wife. Let me read some more 2-sentence horror stories. I ran out of my boyfriend's house after seeing his severed head on the table. That's not where I left it. Let me see the top posts. Bro, what the fuck? Here's a question. What's fragile, see-through, and has a great view? That window to your left. See, the joke is, the horror is the fact that, the person can see into your window. Currently. Right now. And you should be afraid of the Redditor. Okay? Because the Redditor is stalking you. And that is not good. Though it's nice that that this person, Danganronpa fan, complimented me and said that I was a nice view. Kids, your mother died in a cat accident today. My father texted the family group chat. At first I thought it was just autocorrect, until I realized my mom had been talking about putting Mr. Whisker on a diet earlier today. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Alright. Time to stop browsing Reddit. Cause, I'm a... What? Karen, I don't even know what you're saying what to. Honestly, at this point. I'm just been kind of fucking scrolling Reddit at this point. You kidding me? I'm doing great. As you can tell, I'm a fantastic streamer. That's what you get for naming a cat Mr. Whiskers. I mean, that is a total bitch-ass name. Total move. Like, total noob move, honestly. Alright. Yeah, my bitch wife is the real monster of this all, chat. Real monsters. Okay. And then this one. Thank God we cured cancer, right, David? I menacingly smile, as I just tricked my colleague into creating super cancer, which makes people float. No. have to. Oh my god. It's I'm, I'm slamming the damn table. What? Akira! I don't. I don't. Absolute fire. I felt my soul leave my body because I was so scared. I'm terrified. I'm so scared, guys. Let's read another. I was walking alone in the cornfield. Sentient scarecrow. No, you're not. Huh? I heard a knock on the door at 3 a.m. I bought an airplane. Yeah. Wow, the gas prices sure went up. I said as I put gasoline in my car. Little did I know that it was scary gasoline. Fuck, bro. me when I put the freaking scary gasoline in my car. I drive. What does that mean? Okay. The super cancer. You know, it makes people float. I guess that's kind of cool. The scary gasoline makes your car piss itself. I fucking love this one though. I finally met my best friend's boyfriend today. He has a very dark secret. Slenderman. Yeah. I'm shaking in my little boots. I'm quivering in my little booties. What the What happens if I type in the word super cancer? That's it? Yes, that is it. Slenderman. Let me read you some more brilliant ones. Because, I mean, they're really scary. And I know how much my audience really loves horror stories. So, yeah, here. Like most people, whenever I see adverts on Reddit, I get frustrated and go back to what I was doing. Pity, really, because ignoring the advert causes people to go blind. I can't believe it was super cancer. Oh, here's one. I looked at the kids on the playground, but the police said to stop looking at the mass murder I committed just an hour ago. I don't understand why they haven't arrested him. What are they doing? Okay, that's a purple guy moment. A lot of these might be just considered purple guy moments. Don't open my monkey closet, I said to the guy. He did, and he got eaten to death and died, and you know, real masterpieces of literature that we're dealing with. I don't understand why these people are considered bad. Don't open my monkey closet. LeBron James would never hurt me, I whispered repeatedly in dark bedroom. You're right, he won't, said Michael Jordan behind me with a baseball bat. Also, why would you even call it Super Cancer? David should have named it something cool, like Megatron. Yeah, that would have been cool. Just like one of the cancer curing things that you actually take. I know this from experience, but it's called Decadron. Holy shit, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan with a baseball bat is not real, guys. He never played the sport. I was so happy we were gonna finally watch the Mario movie. That's when I noticed we were going to the Wario movie. What a betrayal. Let's see. Your your child, your wife picked up your kids half an hour ago, said the daycare worker. Here's the other half. Let's go. Reading scariest stories with chat. These are really scary. I don't know how to make... Bro, how the fuck do you make... Like, how do you... Like... say these with a straight face? As I turned the corner, I saw the most hideous thing ever. It was your mother. Ice cold. Oh no, it's Jeff the Killer. I'm going to Jeff the kill you. Yeah, I'll bite. Let's hear that 2-sentence horror story. I'm ready. It's gotta be better than, oh no, it's Jeff the Killer. I'm going to Jeff the kill you. Actually, nothing could be better than that. I don't know. Like, there's nothing scarier than that, so, I mean... Really high bar, you know? Okay, here it goes. I watched as my best friend was murderously killed. The pain in my heart was beyond everything I could have imagined. Here's the divorced man. She met a mayor posted a tweet showcasing her human nice take art design. Yeah, that's my full name. But okay, I've got to read this totally now. Yeah, I've got to be serious too. Here's the divorced man. She, Metamare, posted a tweet showcasing her humanized vague art design. But I was surprised to see it just looked like the German 985 standing outside my second floor window on the... How did he get it there? It's perfect. You see, because I had a stroke while reading that, so honestly, like, it works really well, yeah. Thank you, King. No problem. For my name is it's not meta surname Mayor. Let me see. Jeff the Killer. I'm going to Jeff the kill you. I remember seeing this one. The humanized Vagar looking like Germa actually came from a dream I had recently. Now the thought will never leave me. I mean, when you think of things, you know, like Germa and like Vagar are like kind of similar. They really are, you know. So I can't help but, you know, seeing how you connected the two. I'm trying to make it look like all the limbs of this once human were atrophied, whereas the rest was growing out at an exceptional rate. Which is what cancer does, is that all the parts of your system that are supposed to be working correctly get no treatment, whereas other parts of your body start to grow uncontrollably. That's the whole part of it, yeah. Akira. But now you're also, but this time it can make you float too. So yeah, I think this is what super cancer looks like. Turn into the house from up. All the new cancer growths act like balloons. Let's turn into. Said, okay, this is I have to read you the most peak of them all. From Darian the Alt. No upvotes, no comments. I hugged my sister at the airport, ready to say goodbye. 9/11. It's so emotional. Tears come to my eyes every time I read that one. I can't believe that 2 sentences have such a profound effect on me. Oh, 7. You know, pour it out for this guy's sister. Can't believe that. I watched as my best friend was murderously killed. The pain in my heart was beyond everything I could have imagined. My husband embraced me from behind. I tried not to scream as another pair of hands embraced me. And another, and another, and another. That one's not too bad. Like, I mean, like, it's kind of funny, but, like, it's not, like, bad. Like, I see the vision in that one. Like, I can... Like, the first sentence needs work, but, like, out of all of these, that's, like, one that has, like, a clear idea of, like, being scary. It's almost like these guys are supposed to be, like, two sentences of horror. Really couldn't have imagined that, yeah. Let's see. My wife finished her nightly ball kicking session against me and then stabbed my hand again. I hate my wife. Bro. Bro is suffering from success. This is why he threw a grenade at her. This is the same wife. Fucking lore. Lore of the wife. Fuck every other piece of lore that you could have gotten. The wife lore is more important. Why does this horror story upset? Regarding low effort posts, much like the Paranormal Activity series, a ghostly trend from the past has reared its ugly head, ruining the horror for all of us. Intentionally poor quality stories are once again flooding the sub. Because of this, we will be implementing a permaban for any stories intentionally written to be horrible instead of horrifying. So be cool, everybody. Cool but scary. And lastly, commas and periods are not interchangeable at all. Why does this horror story have like 7 sentences in it? Nobody was worried when the murder clown invasion began at the beach. It's just one boat, they claimed. How bad could it be? Oh my fucking god. At a party. And I'm gonna wind up dead. Murder party. Tinder is completely useless. I don't have a single match. If I don't find another way to start a campfire tonight, I'll freeze to death. We- Let's see.
Now I lay my clothes out before I sleep. In the room safe, my wallet I keep. I hope I don't die before I wake. I hear the Continental Records.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? A lot of these are just awful. I recommend, if you want to have a good time, just going through these guys and just having a bit of a ball. I promise it's worth it. I was going to 7-Eleven, then I got slurped. A lot of this is just trivia murder party stuff, which is pretty funny. Let's see. This is fucking behind you, yeah. I mean, it's not that scary, but I don't... The concept is really what's kind of carrying this. think if I put the stranger in like a real world kind of situation, it'd be better. Like with muted colors. I think that's what I might do. Let's see. That sounds good. A monster is usually more scary when it's working off an environment. Exactly. Also, one that's like recognizable would be good. Also, it makes them feel like, they don't belong there, you know? Yes. Alright. So this is what we're working off of. And honestly, that would probably suffice, but, I'm a little overachiever. So. Which is usually not something I say about myself, yeah? Yeah, that's a good choice. Seeking monster. Monster, seeking monster. Monster, seeking monster. Seeking monster. Baby. And I want you. Baby, baby, baby. What do you think that the stranger would do to you? Actually, I shouldn't have phrased it like that, but in your horror scenario, you come across this guy. You thought it was your friend, but like taking a look back at him reveals that this is not, in fact, your friend. Not anywhere close to it. What happens? Do you start to run? Do you back away? Do you try to talk to him? If it is a him? Do you ask where your friend went? I think I get the impression that I moved at all, it would get me somehow. That's true. I mean, considering, like, the height compared to you in this specific photo, I don't think you'd get very far. I wonder how it would get you, though. Though that's kind of a bit of the horror flavor, you know? Let me... I'm gonna make these papers lineless, I think. Because I think it'll blend better into this, basically this photo I just stole from the internet. Or maybe like, it doesn't matter in the darker ones, I guess. So. I really don't have a good, like, explanation, like, a good way to make the second one scary, because, I mean, it really is just kind of fucking funny. Let me see. Oh, and that's a good stranger image, too. Maybe... I'll put this one in the back, yeah. I'll just, do this thing where Perfect. And now there's one in the back, too, for you to have all nice and gussied up back there. Isn't that fun? Alright. Time to work on this. So I think that going for gore kind of mile with this is a good one. Something, they get more and more visceral as we go through, essentially. Very. Thank you. Very sparkle, I know. You've got a good idea here. Well, it's not good. I mean, what we're working with is actually kind of fucking awful, if I'm being real. But we're working it. We are working with it. Me and my bitch wife Stephanie have problems, but that's okay because I killed her. But actually, it's not okay because she came back as a fucking ghost. The bitch won't stay dead. The bitch came back the very next day. Yo, the bitch came back. She just won't stay the fuck away. He regrets it 4 months later, like, I will put you back together. Like, I'll put you back together. And, like, a sexy woman robot. Who's subservient. Fucking, Blur is so fucking weird. Only makes her every more mad because he uses fondant for the job group. William, I'm supposed to be edible. I can't believe that William Afton's a fucking awful baker too. I can't believe his wife stayed in for so long. Can't believe it. Honestly, they should have just fucking divorced. FNAF. Let's see. FNAF, as it is currently. FNAF if William and Clara got divorced. Probably not, but, you know, it's funny. My iPad's like fucking slow as shit right now. I don't know what's the problem with it. Oh, it's really fucking warm, yeah. Whatever. Don't mind me using super cancer right now. This wife is blonde. I can just feel it in my soul. I keep on bumping my fucking cable. Cake texture is looking good right now. Thank you. It very much looks like cake. I'm pretty sure. If you've never seen cake before, this is definitely what it looks like, chat. I swear, it's totally what it looks like, yeah? Me and my bitch wife. I can't believe that she married me. Why the fuck did we stay together for so long? She thought I was gonna poison her, but I just destroyed our living room instead. And she's very angry about that because she spent like a ton of time just like going through the living room and like making sure that our living space was good. I miss her. Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to her. Couldn't have been me. Because I miss her. You see, and that's how you can tell, guys. I'm just going so hard with this Monokuma Bop, man. I'm fucking out of it, man. Oh my god. There's no leak news, which is good, but... Oh, have you seen the new, trailer for, what's it called? Help Wanted? It's good. I could pull it up while we're working, yeah. And give us something to do, I guess. I don't know, why is it all my Danganronpa songs? I really should I should delete them, but I know I won't. So that I'll delete them, but no, I won't. Because they're good. No fucking rule. Oh, I haven't yet. Let me get that up. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get you on the intranet, folks. Alright, there we are.
Welcome back for another week of career fulfillment and minimal social interaction. We know how challenging it can be to find a place where you feel that you truly belong, and to find a job that treats you mostly with respect and only infrequently with contempt. For that reason, we are excited to inform you that you did an adequate enough job the first time around to have you back. Also, there were no other applicants. So strap yourself in and get motivated to an appropriate degree. Because you ain't seen nothing yet.
I just wanted the jump scare to play. That's mean. It's mean. But it was funny. Well, what did you think? Oh shit, there's not any music anymore. It's cold and empty. Let's go, sister location minigames. Yep. I mean, they didn't do sister locations, so figures that they should. Though, maybe it means that we'll get Ultimate Custom Night or FNAF World stuff. Though, I'm almost positive they won't do anything with FNAF World. I think it'll be definitely sister location, maybe Pizzeria Simulator. That's one that I can definitely see. Because sister location, like, actual gameplay kind of fucking sucks. It's only a little tidbit, but it looks like we're picking up where we left it. Mr. Hippo themed game, please. He's my favorite. I mean, he is so fun. I love that old man. He's just a little guy. And like actually, he's not. He never attacks you unless you're like William Afton, in which case you like kind of deserve it, you know? Oh, maybe it'll elaborate on the whole Glitch Chap story too. Yeah, I mean, like, cause we got the whole Glitch Chap storyline from Help Wanted, so it makes sense that that's where we'll be going for it next. We'll probably also get more hints about Vanessa and stuff like that. In like her previous life beforehand. It depends on how the timeline shakes out too, though, because we don't know if this is gonna be after Security Breach or during or after. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see that whole thing. Yeah. Speaking of Security Breach, we got ourselves a Ruined trailer. Did you see the Ruined trailer? I'm almost positive that, like, most people in the FNAF liker sort of community have seen a bit of it. Or something of it. Yeah. My interest in FNAF, like, goes in and out, depending on what it is. Damn, I'm a fake fan. I didn't even know it came out. Ah, no worries. But that's the reason why I drew that, a certain character earlier today. Last time I checked, it was just that one poster. Well, it wasn't earlier today that I posted the sun drawing, but, we can actually take a look at that, too. It's on Steel Wool's site, anyhow. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Let's see. Let's get everything set up here. And here. 2 trailers just for the price of 1. Your lucky day, huh?
Cassie, I hope you get this message. I'm trapped here at the Pizzaplex, or what's left of it. I don't have time to go into how I got here, but you've got to help me out. Save me, Cassie, please. It's so dark down here. Gregory, run! Don't give up on me yet.
Alright, and that's the trailer. Isn't that fun? Don't give up on him yet. Personally, what I think... Well, actually, let me hear your thoughts before I, taint your independent thoughts with my cool, real, true thoughts. I could also pause if you wanted to see any of the animatronic designs up close. So people have like dedicated threads to all of that already, yeah. I like that the environment is a lot more grungy to match the ruin theme and the broken animatronics. I mean, animatronics. Very good. Very good. Anyway, personally, what I think is happening in the trailer is that, it's an entity using Gregory's voice to lure children like Cassie to the Pizzaplex. One thing I didn't like but was understandable was how clean the Pizzaplex was compared to the Glamrock's late game. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense from a story perspective or whatever, but like, also, like, destroying the Glamrocks felt awful, honestly. Because they feel sentient, And, like, these things that you're doing to them, like, actually have real lasting, like impressions on them, too. Like, Roxy sobs and continues to sob over the loss of her broken face. Like, that is awful. I feel awful about it. And if you're trying to make these people scary, then you really shouldn't make me sympathize with them. Well, not in the degree of, like, you can have sympathy for villains, don't get me wrong, but these animatronics really aren't villains. They don't actually want to collect Gregory. They're doing it because they are forced to. No haunted children possessions this time either. They're like their own people. Like, exactly. Until proven otherwise, they're just sentient beings who are at the whim of other people. They're like slaves in their own enclosure who don't get any, like, idea. Like, they don't get any say in how their life goes. It's just... It's about their corporate overlords, and if they step out of line, or if they get sick, so to say, there's no one there to, give them back, like, to protect them, or be there for them. It just seems like an awful life of being on display, and all that. And, like, basically, it just made the entire fandom go, I want to help these guys. Why can I not help them? But anyway, I think that in this trailer, that, like, the ending that I think is real is the best ending, where you see Vanessa, Gregory, and, Freddy's head on the hill. And I say this also because Freddy doesn't have a head from what it appears to be in this trailer. So it means that Gregory, Vanessa, and Freddy, to a degree, have left. And you can see this because we put on the Vanessa mask. That means that Vanny is no longer there to, like, cause trouble anymore, essentially, which only happens in a few endings. But also, it just means that, like, someone's using Gregory's voice, his pleas for help, as a way to lure in other people. And where, like, Cassie says to for Gregory to run, I think that it's pre-recorded. But I don't know, that's just what I think. Personally, I also like the letters that are in the trailer. Have the appearance of a maze or a labyrinth of sorts. Let me get that up again. But you see how these, I mean, it kind of looks like a neon sign, which is what they're going for, but they wouldn't have this many breaks in them. They wouldn't need that many in order for it to happen, you know? So it just looks like a way of them suggesting, like, a rat in the maze, or being misdirected and lured around. That's what my impression is, anyhow. And I'm imagining that, let's see. We can see that Roxy and Sun and Moon combined, Eclipse, seem to be the only ones that are friendly to our player. Well, Curious is more like what Roxy displays. Let me see if I can find the Yeah, here. That's Freddy. We don't see his head, but we know this is Freddy, by the way that it is. Because he's got basically his full body here, and his, like, no other animatronic has this specific, like, it's orangish in the light. But yeah, you can see Roxy right here, and she's messed up beyond compare. And honestly, I don't know how to. I'm going to struggle if I ever want to attempt to even draw her, which I'm a little scared of doing, honestly. But you can see right here that she doesn't attack you in this moment. She looks at your arm. It's curious. Yeah. She's not doing anything that's lunging or anything similar to that. She's just interested in what's going on here. Whereas with Monty, there's a very different reaction. I'm pretty sure that's a jump scare screen because we get cut to static, but it might also just be a cutscene where someone saves us. But yeah, Monty's just fucking going for it, you know? And Chica is also clearly hostile in this one too. But, alright, and now we get to Sun and Moon, who are very clearly combined. Since looks like there's a struggle, I think that they clawed off one of their faceplates. Very interesting. I like the character storytelling. But yeah, he waves. He opens the door and waves. And that could also just be a Moon thing, right? Like, waving at someone, playing with them before they die it's kind of like a Moon sort of signature, as it were. But it feels... We don't really know how it goes, right? Not so tough. His gator mouth getting held off by a small girl, not so tough art, you know? I mean, like, Monty's ripped in fucking half and also has lost most of his weight in terms of his shell and stuff like that. He's basically just a skeleton. It's like going, yeah, fuck you, skeleton. But yeah, it seems to be both Sun and Moon. Waves. And we get Vanessa here. We get Vanny mask. Though I don't know what we're gonna be using it for exactly. I guess because it's so dark in the Pizzaplex or whatever that it'll be helpful. Also, I'm assuming that we will not have Freddy at all during this whole thing. I think that's like the major way that they're going to improve gameplay is just by like literally like not having Freddy around. And I think that probably will be a great change, honestly, is to get rid of your safe place. Because in the game before this, yeah, Freddy was basically your safety. And now you don't have that. All these animatronics are running on fumes, and you are just going to have to deal with it. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty interesting. I don't know if it's true. But do you think that Sun and Moon are gonna be friends? Because it looks like your player character doesn't really intend on hiding. but they could also be doing this whole hide and seek kind of thing. There's a lot of possibilities with them. But yeah, they give you a wave. And you can see how the daycare has been ruined. Which is interesting because, you know, they didn't get shattered. This is all because of the ruining of the Pizzaplex itself, which is interesting. It'll also help how time passes, because if the whole battery recharge station passing time is kind of weird. Either possibility for Sunny would be cool for me. Yeah. Honestly, I'm interested in seeing what they do with it. Because I don't think that Steel Wool expected this character to be this popular, but you will not do that. A ruination, if you will. This is... oh my god. I can't think of that, bro. Oh, it's a better ruination than some out there, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Bobby. Alright, that's good. Both would be solved if Fagor came in and started breakdancing. So true, bestie, so true. I'm guessing that you have seen the actual FNAF movie trailer, though. I feel like that one's pretty obvious. I feel like I shouldn't... Though, why the fuck did I open Microsoft Edge? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I think that Veigar should be able to do that. Zoom in on that bitch wife I love. She's here. For you, fella. Fella in the audience. The only fella in the audience currently. My bitch wife. Sorry, my bitch wife. You know, it's an easy mistake to make. You know, there's so many bitch wives out there, yeah. That's fun. That's a fun visual, huh? I could also do this. It doesn't have the same effect. What if I do this? Interesting, interesting. This came out pretty good. I know, right? I think this one fits best, though. In terms of bitch wifeness, you know? I know it's not really a too big of a scale you have, but you know, it's good to have. And Campbell's sticking out, resembling bone, is also a nice touch. Thank you, thank you. Here's Super Cancer. It's gonna be a lot of viscera on this one too. Let me see. it's got a pretty blue tint to it. So I think that's maybe what I'm gonna do. What color are you thinking for Super Cancer? I mean, mostly it's just a thing of like, it's a lot of viscera, right? And hospitals are notoriously known for being like clean kind of places. So, like, juxtaposing like a clean sort of, what's it called? Hospital gown with the absolute mess of tendrils underneath is a pretty good way of going, I think. But, no, this is also quite a bit. There's quite a bit going on with Super Cancer, you see. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Ow. Temptation sing. Oh, she's a super freak. Super freak. Oh no. Because it's not really supposed to resemble blood. It's just new flesh. It's too much. It's growing too fast. New muscle, new viscera. Go back. Leave me alone. Fun fact, my dad actually worked with a guy named David to cure cancer. Turns out he was wrong. Fun fact, the Super Cancer was based on a true story. Wow, Karen. Can't believe you'd be able to share that, like, really private information with me. Sorry your dad got duped. But, like, Super Cancer is, like, kind of cool, so, like, you know. Oh, I can do this thing where, you know where you add, it's a thing where you do in traditional painting. I don't do it quite often in my actual drawings because I think that it would make the skin too realistic, but essentially what you do is you go over with different undertones of the skin and you mix that around with your other skin colors, and it makes it actually more believable as skin itself. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, right? I can only meet my mom's side of the family because the rest of them are in geospace. I'm sorry for your loss, man. I always hated, well, it's not that I hated traditional studies, it's just that I didn't like, what's it called? I hated self-portraits because it would remind me how weird, fucked up my face looked. Well, looks. It's not really changed that much since school. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's more useful in traditional painting because you can't choose whatever colors you want. I usually don't do it because my art style is super flat, but maybe I'll try it up when I touch up on my realistic painting skills, none. Fair enough. Yeah, it's just real human proportions are kind of fucking ugly. I can usually draw my classmates just fine because, you know, I look at them every day and I go, yeah, that's how a human looks. Yeah. But when I look at myself and I do the same thing, it's really hard for me. And it's not like, and I don't even think that I'm like gross looking or whatever either. It's just that personally I don't like the way that like the way that a mirror looks to you is such a strange process, especially when you're trying to when you look up and down from something repeatedly instead of like having a reference photo like all nice and gussied up for you. Honestly, I like to forget that I have a face, not because I think I'm ugly or anything either. Fair enough. I mean, there's not too many times that you like look at your face unless it's like in the morning. So, like at work, sometimes I just don't know. And things just happen around me and I'm like, okay. And sometimes people say that you're making a strange face or something like that. And you're like, I don't know I don't know really what that means. I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. The brain bubble I made kind of resembles a hospital cap, which is kind of funny. I never had to wear a hospital cap, though. Like, there was never really a situation where they needed to have my hair out for a certain thing. Also, my hair all, like, fell out, so, you know. Them's the deal. Let's see. That was such a nice gradient I had going. Blah. This is just kind of a strange creature I've made. I don't even know if it's really scary or not. I mean, sure, it would be kind of weird to... I mean, I think theoretically it's scary, but I don't know. Is it scary? Is this a scary drawing? I guess it depends on what you count as horror. What do you see as scary? It's all very subjective. Sneaky monster. Yummy baby. Monster. And I love you. Baby, baby, baby. That's Oh, now we've got something that's kind of taking shape here. I don't... Whatever. I think I'm good at horror-related designs, but I mean, this is probably scarier, like with more context or something, yeah? Maybe, I don't know. Though, I don't think that, like, the context that this one gives is a good idea. Because if someone hears the word super cancer, they're not gonna... Also, thank you for keeping me company while working on Final's busy work. No problem, dude. I'm happy that, you know, someone's watching. Think you're my only viewer. Oh, no. 2 viewers. I know some people can be busy when I stream, and that's a bummer, but it's always nice when, like, we've got kind of a little conversation going. It's kind of the whole point of streaming, in some essence it is, anyhow. You know, hang out. Though, watch the Barbie movie trailer, because it's good. Let's see. I think that this might be somewhat of the finished product. Is it any good? Not really, but you know, it's kind of scary. It's kind of spooky-ooky. Danganronpa. All right. Almost looks like a jellyfish squid thingy. It's kind of where I was going with it. Because nerves kind of look like tentacles to me. And so do, like, basically it's like a muscle, like an exposed muscle kind of deal. Also, I figured that's a good way of incorporating the floating aspect, you know? Is having it be, you know, sea life kind of looks like it's floating, you know? So that's where that idea landed, essentially. That's a nice angle at it. And it, like, shows you the scene without actually having to do all that much, which is nice, you know? If I were doing a full piece, it would show how this thing was growing throughout the entire place, you know? You know, kind of slowly infecting everything. The walls, people, the building itself, light fixtures, all that. So right now it's doing it like a slow kind of creep to it, yeah? I think that'll do it, yeah? Oops. Can't merge that one down. So here's our jellyfish. In all of its full glory, yeah? For this one, I just decided to not refine my line art for that one. Because fuck that shit. I don't wanna. That sounds like a lot of fucking work for, like, zero payoff. So we've got that. We've got our friend, Stranger. Hey, look at that beauty. Stranger's here, you know. We love Stranger on this stream. Wait, if my dad helped birth the creation of Super Cancer, does that mean I'm related to it? Yeah, your brother's Super Cancer, I guess, or your sibling's Super Cancer. You know, Super Cancer is an amorphous blob. It doesn't really have a gender to it. It just spreads and steals your ice cream, because of course it does. So yeah. Stranger does not get infected, though. He is fine. He doesn't have, well, see, the thing about cancer is that you don't actually get infected by it. It's just a thing that is genetic lottery, yeah? And then we've got my bitch ass wife. If I told anyone about, like, the origins of these creatures, they probably would not believe where we started. But yeah, unconventional choice for prompts, that's for sure. But that is sense of design made some cuties. Aw, thank you. Also, weird that you talk about me in third person. It's supposed to be like a broken heart, as you can tell, but yeah. Also, if her two hands are here, then who's grabbing the screen, guys? Like and comment and subscribe for content such as this. It's been 2 hours and I'm going insane. I need water. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call that there, guys. Whoopsie daisy indeed, yeah? I hope that you guys have a great night, a great day, and a great rest of your week. That's our oof. What am I doing next week? I think I'm drawing Twitter replies. So, send me something you'd want me to draw. Send me something juicy. I need your best, folks. It'll probably be less structured like these drawings were. But yeah. Thanks for the stream, dude. You get a cool rest of your days. Yeah, I worked really fucking hard this week. And I was exhausted throughout. Also, day as well. You as well, dude. Have a good night. And all that. I'll see you guys next week with them Twitter replies. Hopefully I won't have too many. Otherwise, we're gonna have to really, really botch these fucking drawings, man. But, whatever. Good night. XOXO.